Hello, everybody. Welcome to Meek at Night. Now, before I did not press record, it just started. But I don't have anything particular to say. We're going to do this impromptu. There's a certain spirit that is here that wants to convey a message. So I'm going to be using the deck as well as just speaking. Okay, so if you're here listening to this, welcome to the space. We're channeling messages for your alignment and for your awareness. Okay, call this Meek at Night. Okay, it's a relaxed environment. Go get your tea. Come take a seat. We're playing some jams in the space. Before I got on here, there was a message about the dark side. So I think this has to do with the Meek at Night message. But understanding duality is really important. Okay, today I was dancing with my shadow. Shadow work, things from your past coming back up in the light. Okay, they're showing boundaries, healthy boundaries, okay? That's how you transmute the things in the darkness and bring balance into the light, okay? They're showing me the Justice card now, okay? Balance, divine balance. It's a beautiful dance, okay? So submit and surrender to that. Okay, I did hear today, resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. Okay, so surrender. Okay, better for you awaits. Okay, what else you got? This is fun. Yeah, they're saying welcome to the dark side. All right, so we got spiritual exhaustion. When you put physical and emotional energy toward situations that do not ignite your spirit, we will always feel robbed of the energy exchange. Call back energy from spiritual bankrupt situations. Reroute those streams of energy into things that bring true fulfillment to your soul. I call back all energies not reciprocated. I redirect that energy to all things that feed my soul. That's a spell breaker card for that. Earlier today, I did do a video. Should be posted yesterday by the time you see this. It is talking about that. Okay, it's about that energy, vampiric energy, right? But you kind of, vampires don't just come out of nowhere, right? You soul contract with them. Okay, you give them permission to enter your home. You give them permission to enter your energy field. Okay, it's very subtle, especially if you don't have eyes to see and ears to hear. Okay, so call back your energy. Also, mind the things that you're consuming right now, because you're opening portals, right? Onje sugar. If you're eating too much sugar, no baba. Okay, if you're eating too much sugar, you could be opening a portal of disease, parasitic energy. All right, it is still vampiric energy, so be mindful of that. Okay, let's take a pause. All right, let's continue. So I'm using Divinations, the Energy Readers Oracle deck. Hit me on Instagram if you'd like to purchase. All right, let's keep going. Meek at Night. Obimo. I redirect that energy to all things that feed my soul. Okay, right now you should be following your passions, things that really do ignite your spirit, okay, of joy, okay, of joy. So we have childlike wonder. Your inner child is the key factor in your imagination. This is why your inner child healing is heavily promoted. The state of your inner child will predict your reality. The issues your inner child has not overcome will be recycled in the things you experience. To learn any lesson, you must be open to receive guidance. The guidance feeds your imaginative power to create life here on earth. Okay? Childlike wonder. My love. Has to do with that dancing with the shadow. Okay? So I know a lot of people say the dark side, and you guys are, there's like this alluring thing, right? Oh, we want to go on the dark side. Right? And you think of all these like weird things, but a lot of transmutation happens when you enter the darkness. Okay, when you're able to dance with your shadow. Now, instead of reverting back, the whole idea is that you see your shadow, you become one with your shadow, and you're able to heal and gain the lessons of whatever trauma that's hidden in the darkness of your subconscious mind. Okay? Now, I know I look away from the screen a lot is because my beauty is very distracting to myself. Okay. And so, as not to go down through egomania, I look away to make sure that I'm remaining humble in the message. Okay. And that I'm not, yeah, just, being enamored. Okay. Especially with my eyes and my teeth. All right. So, that's why. Okay, I was literally in class today doing like, I'm in speech. And part of that conversation was that you shouldn't break contact when you're delivering speeches. But this is not a speech. We're just talking here. Okay. We are just talking. All right. I'm trying to set the mood. All right, let's try this. Yeah, I'm feeling very jazzy today. All right, so yes, back to the message. I call back all energies not reciprocated. I redirect my energy to all things that feed my soul. Okay, now your inner child is very important to creating. Okay, so anything that you've left behind in your childhood as you're doing your shadow work and going back into past things, past portals created in your being, you're going to be able to reconnect with parts of yourself that you left behind. Okay, that is essential. Okay, and then surrendering to that in order to allow creation to bring forth into your reality. Okay. All right, what else we got? We got anything else from this deck, guys? We're gonna do a thing here. All right, I call back my energies not reciprocated. I redirect my energy to all things that feed my soul. I call back all energies not reciprocated. They keep showing me do not take any action to it this time. Okay, so you could be, again, around some kind of vampiric energy that is sucking life force. If they're inviting you, trying to connect, trying to gain access, the answer is no, plain and simple. The answer is no, plain and simple. So there's a message in here. This is, I know where I end and others begin. Yeah, they stopped me to make sure that I deliver that. I know where I end and others begin. Okay? You got to have really much confidence in yourself. Okay? I know where I end and others begin. All right? Get those parasites out of your system. Right now is a really good time to do a detox. Keep talking about sugar. Okay? The American diet consists of a lot of sugar. Now, I only revisit the past if it attracts my best possible future. Now, as you're going down these timelines, going back to retrieve different fragments of yourself, remember not to get lost or stuck in those paradigms, okay? Especially if something has traumatic happened in your childhood. Remember, you're going back simply to take back your life from that situation, okay? Don't get trapped by the trauma. Do not get trapped by the trauma, okay? Surrender. That guidance feeds your imaginative power to create life here on earth. That is for the alchemists, okay? You already have everything that you need to create the life that you desire. No one can stop that, okay? Make better choices for yourself. Make healthier choices for yourself. Put yourself in better rooms, better situations. The people that also choose life. All right, this is the last card I'm reading. Perfect. The future and the past will meet in the present. Presence is the true gift. When you relinquish the troubles of the past and the anxiety of the future, you will find peace in the present. There is peace in your very breath. In this very moment, you are alive. Expressing gratitude is the best way to bring you to your present moment. All right, this is tracking for the messages for the day as well for the week. Okay, I might actually post this tonight because it's just Meek at night. Okay. I want to use the Afro-Brazilian deck. On the cut, we do have the Queen of Wands. Okay, very much fire energy. I believe Aries energy that came out earlier today too. Very divine, feminine. Now it's a point of creation, very passion. Okay, you can't be around people who get cinched very easily. Okay. Remember to ground this energy. Be responsible and set healthy boundaries for everyone, including yourself. So if you know you're not supposed to be eating that chocolate cake, put it down. Yeah, they're showing me offer good things for healing. Offer your body, which is a temple of God, good things for healing. I'm seeing fruit. I'm seeing papaya, which is good for detoxing. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yes, you're putting down, yeah. So there is an entity in your field that is requiring some flesh, some meat, maybe a swig of alcohol. Don't overdo it. But for the feminine energy, you need to offer some fruits, healing things. Okay. Yes, to Mother Earth. Okay. So I guess for the masculine, you can give it a little meat, a little bit of gin. I heard gin. Oh, I know, but it's in the shadows. Whatever's offered in the shadows. They're asking for an offering in the shadows. Okay. Now you take that accordingly, okay? Take that accordingly. Make sure you know where your meat's coming from, where it's being sourced from. If it's halal, make sure that it's prayed over. Make sure that it's, done with dignity. If you have access to that kind of flesh, go ahead and do what you got to do to appease those spirits that are moving with you. That's another big thing, right? As we're walking, right? Some people try to polarize themselves into just being angels, and then demonizing other things. There's entities that walk in both light and shadow. Okay. Make sure to drink your water. All right. So, all right. So yeah, don't get caught up in the good and the bad of things. Okay. Both polarities are required to make the whole picture. All right. So with that being said, you give certain offerings to certain things, but at the end of the day, what must not be done is further trauma. Okay. And then also, both the light and the dark must agree on the best possible future moving forward. So everyone plays their role divinely. Divinely. All right. No God's enemy. All right. Now, with that being said, ooh, if you're able to complete this, they're showing me the Nine of Pentacles, which is a good card in the traditional tarot as well as in the Afro-Brazilian tarot. They're showing that they're going to bring in that abundance physically in coin. We're talking about finances. Okay. Enough that's going to help whatever uprootment is caused. Whatever happened in the darkness that caused some kind of uprootment. I'm saying uprootment as in UPROOT. Uprooting, meaning that you had to move from one location to the other. Okay. Whatever caused that, you will be paid in full for. That's the balance. That's the Libra energy. Whatever what was done will be repaired and paid in finances. Okay, whatever debts will be paid. But it's going to be fruitful. Okay, this is not like a bad thing, right? Everybody, it's karma. It's just karma, balancing the karma, balancing the what's in deficit and what's not. Okay, don't sell yourself short. Make sure whatever payment, it brings forth healing energy. They're showing me a lot of fruit. You need fruit. All right, then we got the Eight of Swords. I heard that earlier today too. You guys are hilarious. Okay, the Rock, solid as a rock. That's what I heard. Okay, stay grounded. Okay, because there is when you keep ascending and getting higher level consciousness, and your spiritual body can reach higher heights, you're going to be able. You have to stay grounded in order to take what's in the ether down to the vessel. Okay, so stay grounded. All right, or else you're going to be compromising your mental state. Okay, this is where people go, they fly so high that they forget their vessel. They abandon their vessels. Okay, try to keep that intact. Okay, don't worry too much, because the finances is coming. Just remember to stay present, because your future and the past meet in the present. Okay, be grateful for the things that you have, so more things can come in. You only revisit the past if it attracts your best possible future. Say it with me. I only revisit the past if it attracts my best possible future. Yeah, don't demonize your past, because remember, it brought forth much needed lessons. Okay. Stay rooted. Stay grounded. Fly high, but stay grounded. Stay grounded. Remember, you're creating life here on Earth. Okay. So whatever you sow, you will reap. Anything else? Damn, you're flip it up on me. Ooh, we got the Nine of Cups, baby. Nine of Cups, okay? We're going to solidify this water energy. They're also asking for you to offer your emotions, okay? Give up whatever things that were causing you pain, sorrow. Give that on to, surrender that, sacrifice that. That's a good sacrifice to make, okay? It is a very good sacrifice to make. The Nine of Cups on the traditional tarot has to do with emotional satisfaction, okay? There is joy here. Okay, there is hydration here. You're not going to be moving around here thirsty. We're not thirsty. We damn sure ain't thirsty for attention. Okay, we just are. Relinquish the troubles of the past. Relinquish those tears of sorrow. Give it on to them so they can transmute that, help you transmute it for you so that you can ground it into a physical reality. I call back all energies not reciprocated. I redirect that energy to all things that feed my soul. Now, I know we're just sitting here chatting, okay, my friend, on the other end of this phone screen. Just know that every time I say me, I mean I and I. So we're speaking as one in this space, okay? I'll be the mouthpiece and you'll be the the receiver. This is Meek at night. I heard it and I'm not going to acknowledge it, but it's Meek at night, all right? Anything else? When looking down. All right, so we got the Three of Swords, okay? Now, traditional tarot, this is the heartbreak. This is a feeling of too many people with heart attachments causing you pain. Due to lack of boundaries, okay? That was a lesson to be learned in my lifetime. I don't know if y'all can hear this music, but it's banging, all right? But long as you keep your head to the stars, you can win, baby. As long as you keep your head to the stars, you can win. All right, that's what they're talking about right now, okay? So the swords, okay? Bring you to your present moment right now, okay? It doesn't make sense going back to the past to relive heartbreak, okay? I did hear this earlier, one of my, I don't know what to call you in particularly, okay? But there is this energy of, can we rewrite the past? And the answer is no. Now I'm only laughing. It's because this way you can learn an actual lesson, right? When karma spins the block on you, you realize what things that you could have done better, okay? And don't condemn yourself. It's not about condemnation, okay? It's about realizing what things you can do better and allowing the universe to create a new reality for you to to actually choose and do better, okay? You don't need to reach back in the past and try to rewrite, because I am fully aware that the universe, God, creator of all things, okay, divine mother, has sent their children, okay, to come and help and assist you along the way. But because of whatever thing that you were not healed from, or, you know, there's like players that come into your life to try to help, right? And then you may have not choose what's best. Okay, they probably were an answered prayer for you actually, but because you didn't do the necessary shadow work not to repeat certain things done to you, you've done the same trauma onto them. Okay, and so now that you have gained the eyes, somewhat eyes to see, and you've decided to become more grounded into your body, you're now like, well, can I have another chance with that particular soul? And to be honest with you, God does not put remember these are people as well, right? And they won't allow you to uh unless that person's healed and, you know, whatever the situation may be, because there's most likely some lessons for that person to also get through that even made them a vibrational match to your trauma. Okay, so with that being said, it's best for everyone to just be present and just move forward. Okay, it may be too painful, it maybe, you know, allow the time to do what time does. Okay, and heal the wounds. This way, when you guys may cross paths again, if it's in the stars for you guys to continue, then you will continue. All right. Just make sure that whatever thing that caused that three of swords situation, lack of boundaries, most likely is it. Uh, Make sure that is healed and also been transmuted so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. Because one thing about karma, all right, if it has to come back around for the same thing, it's going to be a harsher punishment. Okay, not that we're living our life in fear, because, you know, it is what it is, but you must learn your lessons. Learn your lessons. I only revisit the past if it attracts my best possible future. Say that over and over. It doesn't matter if you're the offender or the one that is the, I guess, victim. All right. Just take accountability for your part in it, because at the end of the day, you are just a vibrational match to the whatever lesson you were learning. Okay? So we sacrifice all that hurt, sorrow from the past. We understand that these were lessons that's required to actually formulate us into our best version of ourselves. Be fruitful and multiply your blessings. Anything else from the Afro-Brazilian Tarot deck? Rest well tonight, guys. All right. Let's do the... All right. Let's do the Angels of Abundance. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is on the deck. I think it's physical. It's appropriate. All right, so let's go. Angels of Abundance deck, and I think I'm gonna do the angels messages from my angels deck too to close it out. But let's go. All right, let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from the past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. That's a particular message for that same entity that I was talking about earlier, who were asking, can I go back in the past and redo the things I've done with this particular person now that I've learned, now that I understand how grateful I am for this person's present, just let go of the guilt. Okay, allow, surrender to divine alignment. Okay, if it's meant to be, it will come back on its own without your persuasion, without your manipulation. Okay, there's peace in your breath in this very moment you are alive. That's nice. Fruit. They keep telling me your diet. Okay. If you eat better, it's easier for you to relinquish lower level things, parasitic energies that keep you trapped in low. I was talking about that earlier. Look on my page. Look at to the video right before this one. Okay. Because I'm not sure what time and space I'm going to post this, so just it's going to be the video right before this one. I only revisit the past that attracts my best possible timeline. Okay. If you're meant to have a do-over, it will happen. Okay. All right. So we got two cards. One side says moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. So in your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So keep following your passions. Very important. Employment change. Your career path is leading you to a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome in the new. You're being supported each step of the way. All right, my friend. So we don't want to keep you in anything. If you're receiving this message right now and you feel some type of guilt about this Three of Swords situation that had you lack of boundaries, lack of security, whatever the case may be, just understand that it doesn't matter at this point. Okay? You learned your particular lessons. Do not live in a state of guilt. And that if that person was an earth angel, they don't want you to stay in a state of guilt either way. They want you to move forward with your life, keep your inner child healthy and happy so that you can actually create a life of passion, fun. So then again, if your paths cross again, there will be actual light. There will be lightheartedness. There'll be genuine love and understanding that certain things have to happen in order for spiritual growth. Okay? All right. Anything else from this? Oh, yeah. Congratulations on your appointment change. The whole idea is that you want to be able to be so free. Okay? I'll take it. You want to be free. Okay? To do the things that you want to do and do things with a passion that actually brings forth your physical success. Okay? That's why things happen in the spirit before it happens in the physical. So don't sell yourself short. Okay? Really do follow your heart in all things. Okay? All right. Lastly, we have the gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in the mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Gratitude lists is the best way to keep you present, okay? Remember, expressing gratitude is the best way to bring you to your present moment, okay? Be very grateful for the things that you do have currently because you're going to get more of that, okay? And as soon as you start showing that you don't appreciate it, including whether it be lovers or whatever, it will be removed and aligned, okay? So just be mindful of that. Try to keep a grateful heart in all things, despite any shortcomings that you or your partner may have, okay? This way, the good qualities, you can attract more of that in your energy field in your circle, okay? I only revisit the past if it attracts my best possible future. All right? So think about the positive things in that relationship, in that past connection, and amplify that with your heart space so you can bring more of that stuff, okay? Yes, sacrifice. Oh, okay. So yes, we're sacrificing lower level emotions and we're offering high level emotions to the universe in order for you to bring in more of that. Okay. Anything from the messages from our angels? I'm just curious what frequencies are, higher level frequencies are with us tonight. Yeah. In that reading I did earlier today too, we were talking about you can only read you could only read to the extent of which frequency you can embody. Okay, this is why keeping a healthy vessel, keeping a healthy mind, keeping a healthy heart, keeping a healthy gut is important. Again, just revisit that. This is Meek at night. That was Meek during the day. All right, all right. Also, I just saw it in the corner of my eye, but you see this painting right here? Go check on my page. I do these art readings as well. It has to do with love and boundaries. All right, so far we have definitely out from this deck. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea bath, or a pedicure. Again, taking care of yourself is more than just spa days, though. Recognize that that has exactly, I didn't read the card, but that's exactly what I was just talking about. Keeping a healthy mind, keeping a healthy heart, keeping a healthy body, gut. Okay, very important. Okay. We can go high and we can go low. We can go high and we can go low. Just make sure you get back high, okay? All right, let's go. Let's see what you got. We also got Merlina here. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do not research or seek expert advice. Okay, do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And then we have Seraphina. I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition to is coming to your family. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. All right, so if you caught this reading, just know that there's a lot of changes coming here. There's financial changes coming with your pentacles coming in, as long as you maintain this energy of gratitude and staying present. Secondly, the angels family, you're probably gonna, again, you're gonna have some kind of blessing or a new reflection. Okay, remember, we're just reflections of each other. So when you get divine partnerships, masculine and feminine energies, divine partnerships, when they're coming together, okay, it is a beautiful thing. You just have to make sure you're a direct reflection. So how are you taking care of yourself? It's going to be reflected to you outside of you. Okay, again, remember, vibrational matches. Now, as far as with this Merlina card, you are confused and indecisive. It could be because you're kind of moving in this Eight of Swords situation, or we're talking about because of some past thing in your shadow when it comes to a lack of boundaries. Okay. And that's what allowed this vampiric energy, this parasite, trauma, okay, to sneak in. But you have the codes on how to get out. 1, gratitude. 2, repeating the affirmations. I only revisit the past if it attracts my best possible future. I also call back all energies not reciprocated. I redirect my energy to all things that feed my soul. Making a gratitude list. Coming out of any guilt. We don't want that frequency. Okay. It's okay to admit when you are wrong. It's okay to apologize. You can apologize in spirit. Okay. You can. You can. All right. Send love in the ether. Send love in the ether. Send forgiveness in the ether. Okay. This way you can take a accountability for the reality that you're creating. All right. Anything else here, my loves? I don't think so. I think we're done now. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this Meek at Night. Meek reading nighttime edition. I'm going to go vibe out somewhere with some spirits that are in here right now. Okay. And enjoy my little time. If you guys like a personal reading, hit me up on Instagram. All right. And I'll give you the price. I do prefer to give general reads because I can call whatever spirit has a particular message for you. But if you have a question, sure, please ask away. Alrighty. Good luck, guys. Bye.